In this video, I'm going to be talking about possession of paraphernalia in Indiana and how you challenge a possession of paraphernalia charge. For a lot of people, a charge like this can be someone's first experience in the legal system, and you may not be sure about what you should be doing or what you can expect through the process. And what you find out is that by doing your homework early, you can help have a better outcome in the end. So about me, my name's Nathan Vining. I'm a criminal defense attorney in Indiana, and I represent individuals in criminal cases throughout the state of Indiana. By the end of this video, you should know more about possession of paraphernalia in Indiana. So with any case, one of the first things you do is look at the statute. In Indiana Code 35484-8.3 defines possession of paraphernalia. And essentially it says that a person who knowingly or intentionally possesses an instrument, a device, or other object for introducing a controlled substance in their body, or testing the strength, effectiveness, or purity of controlled substance, or enhancing the effect of a controlled substance commits possession of paraphernalia. The penalties for possession of paraphernalia vary depending on whether or not it's your first offense. It starts out as a Class C misdemeanor, which is the lowest level misdemeanor, and it turns into an A misdemeanor if the person has a prior unrelated drug charge or possession charge. If you're looking to challenge a possession of paraphernalia charge, one of the first things you do is look at the statute and the elements of the statute, which really breaks down into the intent, which is knowingly or intentionally, and then possession, which is having that object in your possession. So if you look at the intent, what is the state looking to show that you knew the object was there? Sometimes what the state will do to show that you knowingly possessed the object is look at what's around the object. For instance, if you're the only woman in the vehicle and it's in a purse, it may infer that the object was knowingly in your possession. The other thing you look at in a possession case is the actual possession. Here you look at actual possession versus constructive possession. Actual possession is just that. It's the person actually has the paraphernalia on them. Constructive possession is the intent and capacity to maintain control over the paraphernalia. So what they look to in constructive possession is that it's not found on you, but it's found around you. So they look into things like location, how close is it to you? They may look at the proximity. Are you the driver in a car, or is it really far in the back seat or the trunk? So the potential defenses in this case really come down to challenging the possession, challenging the intent. And then there's a third area where there's a lot of challenges in a possession of paraphernalia case, and that's unlawful search and seizure. This breaks into really car cases and house cases. So with a car case, you want to look at the traffic stop. Did the officer have a reason to stop your car? And then when they actually stop your car, did they have another reason to search the car? So search and seizure is another big area of defense in a possession of a paraphernalia case. So if you're charged with possession of paraphernalia, you're likely going to be taken into custody and the bond's going to be set. Since it's a misdemeanor case, it's going to be a lower bond. From there, you're going to have an initial hearing, and then the court's going to set it out for a pretrial conference. A lot of times, the state may be willing to offer what's known as a pretrial diversion if you have no history. Another thing I recommend doing in any kind of drug or possession type of case is to consider mitigation. Doing some mitigation can help you negotiate a better outcome. So hopefully you know a bit more about possession of paraphernalia in Indiana. My name's Nathan Vining. If you have more questions, you can search more answers out on my website or watch more videos on YouTube. And if you have any additional questions, you can always call me or text me. I'd be happy to get on the phone with you and talk about your case.